And we're about to go taking on another run.
Oh, she's lovely. 1968 Chevy Chevelle. This one here's got a built 350 under the hood. And we're looking at power steering, power brakes. Very clean. Inside, out, under the hood. Aftermarket set of American racing wheels. Disc brakes in the front. It's like drum in the rear. Good tires. Exhaust sounds great. Check us out, maplemotors.com. 3 different finance companies, a shipping company I can deliver anywhere in the country. Over 100 detailed pictures and a test drive video, all at maplemotors.com. Guys, please hit subscribe. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Well, I did my walk around. I did it first, but I'm gonna put it at the end of the video, not to confuse you. We'll look around the interior. Be thinking, do you think the horn works? I already know, so I'm not gonna give it away. But I know y'all at home like placing your bets. Needs a headliner. This looks all messed up back there. It needs a light cover. This one ate a hole in it. So you can put your phone. Start this one up. I've been sitting here letting it idle for about 20 minutes or so. Only because I was doing my videos. And the engine temperature has stayed around 180. Oil pressure's good. Oh, there's a bottle flopping through the parking lot. I didn't know what that noise was. Blower motor? Yeah, she's kicking on. She's blowing. Should have a little heat as long as that heater core is hooked up. What's y'all's favorite song? Here comes the 2, the 3, the 4. I do know that song. Tire pressure. Not so bad. B&M shifter. Turn signals. I'll go over the mileage story with you. It's unknown mileage, but I'll show you what it says. If the odometer stops working, if the speedometer stops working, you just never know. I mean, it's a 1968 model. Horn. Now I'm trying real hard, but it's not hooked up. And next week I'll be throwing in an air horn. All right, about that time, guys. What? These women leaving hair all over me. I swear I found hair all over me. There's more. I don't know how she shed so much. We're gonna take off down the road. I've let her warm up. I did my walk around. Traffic's all over the place. It's not good. It's not good out there. So I gotta change my route. I definitely want to stop and get some gas. So we're probably gonna go backwards and just do this weird backwards loop from what I normally do. But we'll go to the same gas station and then we'll come back that same road. Let's get turned around here. Look at that turning radius. I think we're gonna make it. I'm kidding. Got police every 10 foot in town right now. I don't know why. Gotta be careful whatever I do. I'm going this way. Like I said, backwards loop. Speedo is coming up. It ain't working. Bumping the road. Not so bad on this side of the road. But the suspension's fairly smooth. Brakes on this one. They stop good, but they get a little stiff when you go to the floor. It's like it's losing vacuum. Only bad thing about going this way, a bunch of left turns. Let's go. down the road. I mean, silky smooth. A little bit of slack in the steering, but it's not bad. It's turning there, it's turning there, so you got about that much play. Getting in them brakes again, just checking them out. Gas gauge is floating and it seems like it's working good. Sounds good, it's pulling good. Passing gear, it's not there. Of course, you could come down with a shifter. But she feels really good. I like the motor on this one. Smooth and solid. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Super slow. Super slow in the Camry. Those are in NASCAR. Come on. Well, we've got a quarter tank of gas, but I always like to put about $20 in most of the rides I go out in because I don't want to run out. Just not a great day when you run out of gas. Oh, she's going off the road in front of me. I don't know if they're okay. Might need to redo the driving test or something. Go to a driving school, maybe. All over the road. Alright. Let's get some fuel. I'll let you know again, the gas gauge is at a quarter tank. 93 octane, $20, 5 gallons. Right behind the tag. Let's go. Oh man. 3 cop cars over there, got people pulled over. They're on them today. I just said I don't know what's going on, but they're all over town. It's like every 30 or 40 foot there's a cop. They're looking for something. All right. Got us a little gas today. Looks like a fairly new tank. A lot of motorcycles out today too. Look, $21.72. You got $1.72 because I wasn't paying attention. Extra. No charge. Oh, you got somebody on the hood over there. Uh-oh. Right, road raggy. All right, so check it out. Quarter tank. Turn the key. Half a tank. It's working. It's always good to check that, because sometimes they don't work. Now let's keep it rolling. Of course, the suspension on this one is super smooth. This parking lot's really bumpy too, so I just go over like the biggest little bumps and whoops. And check this one out, it's pretty big right here. Suspension's great. Okay, so I've been out here for a little while, just cruising around the parking lot, checking this car out, doing my thing. Look down, engine temperatures, 190, oil pressure's around 25. You hit the throttle, it's at 40, no problems. Let's go. And she sticks and grips, man. I mean, the whole front end comes up. It's decent. I like it. Heading on back. Just out here living, man. That guy's walking with his guitar. It is nice outside. Well, whoever gets this car, it runs, it drives awesome, very smooth. I did see some rust in the lower panels. I need to show you that. I want you to see that. That's why it's priced in this lower range. A lot of people, I see the comments, you like the online critics or whatever, but go and look at some Chevelles. They're gonna be, a lot of them you're gonna find in 60,000 range. If you want perfect cars, you can pay the money for it. If you want a car that you could drive, it's got a few imperfections, that's what we sell. That's why our prices are so much lower. But we go over any of these flaws in detail. And we do this every single day. We have 100 and something pictures. And yeah, I had to come down here. A little tornado alley that we had last December. It destroyed everything over there. And since it's so warm, I wanted to see what the water looked like. But yeah, we're getting ready to head back to the lot. What a beautiful day. I'm gonna grab a picture over here. What do you think? Should we do a picture by the lake? Make it the thumbnail? I think so. Dang good time. Let's get that thumbnail. Guys, I've been doing this a long time. Please hit subscribe, share this video. Picking out the flaws is coming up next. That's where I'm looking at the body, checking for chips, scratches, rust, dents. Decent Chevelle. I got another test drive coming up, so I'm gonna head on back to the lot. The lake here is yucky. That doesn't look good at all. It's all brown. I'll see y'all later. All right, anything I see, you'll know about it. I'm looking for chips, scratches, rust, dents. If you've seen any of my videos, I go in extensive detail on these cars. A lot of people even say when they come in person, man, from your video, I was expecting it to be a little worse, but in person, it's so nice. That happens every single time. Let's get started on the front. The bumper on this one actually looks pretty good. Not seeing too many flaws. A little hazy on the grill, but it's in great shape. The hood, when you go to pop it, it doesn't spring up. The spring needs to be adjusted or something. I think it just needs to be adjusted down so that it'll pop up a little harder. Because I have to use a towel, a microfiber towel, and get in the corner to open it. A little blue there in the stripe. Little chip here up top. You got some chips in the corner there too. Somebody probably chipped it by trying to get the hood open with a screwdriver or something back in the day. Use a towel, it'll work. A little bit of pitting on that emblem. It's not a 327 either. A little wavy here. Cracking going on, so probably a little bit of rust is what it looks like. Could be a mix of Bondo and rust, honestly. Isn't that a great mix? Chip here. Chip here as well. Little bubbles. Got some bubbles here as well. And guys, on these cars in this price range, there's going to be imperfections. That's why I'm showing you the stuff. If you want a perfect car, they're out there, but you're going to spend big money on them. You're not going to spend what we have our stuff priced at. Chips. But everybody seems to be an online appraiser nowadays. I just do this for a living. Looking down. No chips there on the edge. A little bit of pitting on your chrome there. The seal, at least it's been replaced. It looks good. The mirror looks good. Little chips in the front windshield. A little bit of pitting. Cracks in the paint. A little dusty. Chip. I've been doing all kinds of road construction right down from Maple Motors, so they kind of screwed up my test drive route, but it's okay. They're fixing the roads up. Sure, it's gonna be a little weird going backwards today. Little bubbles in your drip rail. Let's look on down that drip rail. Now, just so you know, I say this in every video, I offer more information if you see any certain areas that I've gone over that you need to know about. Say, I looked at the little rust spot there. You want to know a little bit more extensive information about that, we can always go back over, send you more videos. We can even FaceTime you. Just wants you to know everything. I like the white piece. You know, everybody always blacks it out. They did it in white. All right, looking around our jams here, the seal looks pretty good. Now that's one thing about these classics, you always get people's attention. They walk over, a guy just walked over now, was asking about it, and I left the lot just so that I wouldn't get bothered. But it's okay. It's gonna happen. I mean, that's what happens when you have a car like this. You got some patching going on. Look around the edges of the trunk there. Package tray. That looks decent. A lot of times it's rusted right through that valley, and it's not at all. A little surface rust, if anything. Trunk lid. Let's look around it. The mat's not too bad. Doesn't it look perfect like that? We'll fix it later. Fix it later. A little chip here. Got a speck there. Line in your paint. Dust. Been down this side. A little bit of rust here around the fender well. Bubbles in the back there. Little rust popping through. Touched up marks. Bubble on the door. chip. Of course, the car used to be blue. Every chip that I've seen has a little bit of blue in it. A little rust in the corner of the door there. Also up here in the front. Same thing pitting on the emblem. That can be wiped off. Light scratch, that'll come off. Midsection looks great. Okay. Light scuff there, that'll come off too. Looks like a little bump in the drip rail there. Can't tell. Got some cracks there. I can't tell if it's rust though. Could just be bubble in the paint. See how high it is there. A lot of pitting on the vent window. Trim. Seal looks good on this side. Mirror looks good. Little chip. Up your pillar. Crack in the paint up top. Right there as well. Chip. Just a little dusty, if anything. I'm telling you, where they're working on the roads over there, car was clean for this video, but it seems like the dust just came out of the air and they're tearing everything up on the road, that is. All right, let's go ahead and open her up, check out the interior. Some pitting on that handle. Door panel is super clean. Some rust bubbles in the edge of the door. That's the rag I used to open the hood. They're probably like, how in the world do you open the hood with a rag? Well, you wedge it down in the corner, and then you pull it up, and then you got a lever. I might even leave it with the car, so that you got something to open your hood. Unless I can get that adjusted. But I do think an adjustment should fix it to where it pops up, because it's not springing up. Package tray looks pretty good. Got some Pioneer speakers back there. Headliner looks like crap. It's missing a spot. Well, the back does. I wonder if... Oh, there's a rip here. Might as well just get a new one. Look under my bag before somebody says something. Everybody thinks I'm out to get them. Not everyone. But I'll get somebody on the channel. Oh, he didn't move his bag because there's a hole there. No, there's not. I hear y'all the whole time I'm making videos. I hear you. I know what you're going to say. Whew. It's hot. What happened? It was cold last week. It's hot now. B&M shifter. That's the first shifter I ever had. I had it in a 90 model truck, of all things. Single cab. 350 truck in high school, B&M shifter. I know you like that. Used to be a column car. Ain't no more. Somebody also said they got tired of me explaining the mileage thing, where they're basically unknown miles in all these cars. I'm sure you can figure out why. Can't prove it, then I call it unknown. I haven't actually tried the horn yet. I know you watching it right now at the end of the video. Get that idle back up. I want it back down. But I haven't actually done the test drive yet. I went ahead and started with the walk around, and I'm going to put it at the end of the video to really mess with you. Chips on the steering wheel. They just strapped the tach on, big old hose clamp. That's right. There she goes. I like that idle. Sounds good. Motor is quiet and smooth. Now guys, every once in a while, I'll notice after a video or something, I'll be like, man, it sounds weird in my camera. Any kind of little squeaks or any of that stuff intensifies on the camera. I don't know what it is about that. Rule number one, don't touch my car. And it had the clamp there, but it wasn't holding the battery, so I strapped a bungee cord, pretty strong one, because I didn't want my battery flipping over. Wouldn't that be a disaster? See the blue? My boy Blue. We're gonna say SoCal Speed Shop. All right, we'll shut her down here, making sure I get a good look. Like I said, the hood, when you pop it, it barely comes. I mean, you can't pull it. Oh wait, I lied. I can get it up now. I had to go from the corner. I'd pop it like that and go from the corner with the towel and then pull it up. So if you do have that issue, now I can get it. Oh well. If you adjust the spring though, it should pop up a little bit harder, and then it'll give you a gap to grab onto. A little bit of pitting. I like that white, man. It's kind of like pearl. Got a pearl in it. A little bit of overspray there. Some of it's actually wiping off. So that'll come off. The stripes are not perfect, as you can see. But guys, thank you for sticking around throughout my video. That actually means something to me. I do appreciate it very much. And if you haven't already, please hit subscribe. Share this video. I'm gonna go ahead and do the test drive on it, get all this information to you as quick as I can. I've got it set up now to where you can actually watch the videos on maplemotors.com on Monday. If I got them all done. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Depends on how the week goes, how the rain or weather or whatever I'm running into. But you can usually go to maplemotors.com, click the video link, it'll take you to YouTube, and you can watch some of these videos before they even release now. I just found this loophole, I thought it was cool. But then I can release them later in the week on YouTube, keeping the algorithm correct. I like it. Check us out, again, maplemotors.com, 3 different finance companies, shipping, 100 detail picks, all the information you need. We update every Monday, only on Mondays, with new rides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.